travelled from Marylebone Station in London to Aylesbury Vale Parkway. It took just over an hour on Chiltern Railways. I met up with John, an Olympus photographer who chauffeured me around for the final few miles to Waddesdon Manor. The car park is some distance from the house, at least a quarter of a mile, possibly longer, but the National Trust provide a bus. But we walked, as the approach to the manor is photogenic. The house is not as old as might be anticipated. Built in the 1870s in the French Renaissance style, it sits on a hilltop with wonderful views over Buckinghamshire, and the gardens too are magnificent, particularly the parterre. Let's take a look, but be careful, there might be an elephant in the garden. Most of the photographs are taken with the OM5 and the 12-45 Pro lens, the perfect combination for the travelling photographer, and with other people around, which I don't want in my shots, I don't muck about with the controls too much. I have also included in the selection a few images taken with the E3 in 2009, my last visit, but see if you can find them. I don't think you will. Now for the inside of the house, but no tripods or monopods, so I have to hand hold. The image stabilizer on the OM5 is amazing, and I was able to hand hold at 200 ISO, often at a quarter of a second, by holding my breath. Keeping the mode on program and saving to RAW, much post-production was carried out at home using techniques explained in my other programs. Through experience, I take each photograph with post-production in mind, often knowing what I will adjust later before taking the image. Every composition is different, and I control exposure by spot metering, again covered in my other programs. If you decide to follow in my footsteps, I advise pre-booking, especially the house, even if you are a National Trust member. Full facilities at the estate, but consult website first for specialist needs. John and I had a great day, and we went on to photograph Brill Windmill and Coombe Hill, the highest point in the Chilterns, before I returned home to Marylebone in the train.